Rodney, our first home game of the season tomorrow against Portadown. How do we bounce back after Linfield last Saturday?
We probably have to get back to basics. I thought the first half last week against Linfield we were very good. I was very pleased at half time. I thought we were in with a good chance, and then the second half, after the penalty kick, immediately into the second half, we seemed to fall apart a little. We didn't get high up the pitch. We didn't get out of our own half. And listen, it's maybe a little wake up call, even though it's Linfield and it's a very difficult game. It's maybe a wake up call for everybody involved. And like last year's success was fantastic, but last season's gone now, and I think it's very massively important that everybody from the chairman through the committee and myself and all my staff and all the players at the club, we need to get our feet back on the ground. We need to get grounded as quickly as we possibly can and get back to doing what we did last season, and ultimately brought the success that we had last season. So it's back to basics for me, and we've had a good week's training and we're looking forward to the game.
Obviously, Portadown's a local derby. Does that bring any extra excitement or intensity to the game?
Well, yeah, it's one of the ones that you always look forward to. You look forward to all the games. Portadown will come in their numbers. They'll be vocal. There'll be a good atmosphere, and they're coming off the back of a good performance against Glentoran. Albeit they lose the game 1-0, but I watched the game. I was at the game, and I thought Portadown competed well. So it's going to be a stiff task, but it's one that we should be relishing. It's our first home game. It's our first opportunity to come here and play in front of our own fans, and you always look forward to the first home game of the season as well. So it's nice that it's a Mid-Ulster derby.
You'll obviously be looking to set the tone for Stanmore for the season.
Yeah, you want to try and make this a fortress. I thought we'd done that reasonably well last season. Obviously, the surface suits how we want to try and play, but we have to make sure that we're doing the right things from the beginning of the match right to the end of the match. And if things go against us, we have to find a way of fighting and digging in and staying in games, or getting ourselves back in games, or keeping our nose in front, whatever it may be. We have to make sure that we're managing games the way we managed them last season.
And how has training went this week? Like, what's been the mood in it?
Training's been great. Training's always good. We had a few boys playing in the under-20s on Monday night, just to get them minutes, and they'd done extremely well. The young lads in the 20s also were very, very good, and it was a good game to watch, and it sort of was a good pick-me-up after the weekend, and got us going again. Tuesday night was good, and Thursday night will be the same again, and we just look forward till pitting our wits on Saturday.
Is there any updates on any injuries or returns for players?
Dara McBrien is getting a little bit closer. Whether he'll make this weekend or not, I'm not sure. We have Stephen Scott, who'll return to the squad from suspension. Leo Alves unfortunately was away last weekend, wasn't available. He'll return to the squad too. So those two are massive pluses. We picked up a couple of little niggles on Monday night, but I don't think it's anything really to be concerned about. One injury that we picked up, which we will be concerned, is Owen Liggett seemed to damage some ankle ligaments, so he's going to be out for a few weeks. Hopefully it's no more than that, but outside of that we're looking relatively fit.
We had a good crowd at Windsor last week, but nothing beats the home crowd at Stanmore Park. Are you looking forward to being back here for that reason?
Yeah, brilliant. And you love playing home games. I love the build up to a home game. It's your own environment. It's your own surroundings. You obviously feel a little bit more comfortable. But we know the game ahead. It's going to be extremely tough. Portadown's going to want to get their season up and running. That's for sure. So do we, and we want to try and get a result on the board as quickly as we possibly can. We're certainly not panicking after losing or conceding 3 in the second half against Linfield. We'll not be the last team this season that goes to Linfield and concedes 3. It was just the manner of it for me, and it's that manner. And we fought tooth and nail last season. We competed extremely well, and that was one word that we talked about all season, was being competitive. And we were competitive for 45 minutes, but we weren't competitive in the second 45. So this is a new start for us again. It's a new game. It's a new challenge, and we have to be competitive in this.
And just one message for both the supporters and the players ahead of the fixture tomorrow.
Well, I look around the ground here, and there's people who's worked tirelessly to try and get the ground in the condition that there is. In particular, Roy Stratton, Dave McAree, I've seen in around the ground a lot this week. Roy Stratton is put an unbelievable shift in terms of keeping the place tidy. He's recently retired from his own job, so I think he's actually doing more hours for us now than he did for his own job. But people like that are worth our weight in gold. And listen, for the amount of effort that they put in around the club, we need to make sure that we're putting the effort in for the rest of the supporters as well on the pitch. So they can be rest assured that we'll be giving all we possibly can. And I'd love the community and the supporters to come out and give us their support and show us their support as they do, and get behind us vocally, and hopefully that'll lead to 3 points.
Thank you.